Okay, so after 2 periods of play, this is basically the best that I'm going to be able to figure it out, I think. So I'm going to go over this live, make sure that it makes sense to me before I even drop the puck here to begin the third period. Uh, there's a bit of a melee, a bit of a snafu, some confusion that ensued, which, thanks, Larry, you're right, relative to what had occurred earlier in the game with Detroit having a trio of injuries, really, a couple of defense and also a goalie. Worsley had to leave for the period. He's back in the game now. It's a one-goal game, so in spite of everything that's happened, at least the game is close and pretty tight. However, I know that I've been unfair to Detroit late in the second period. Again, it was to use another Larry line as well, basically just kind of in the moment, heat of the moment, not only for these players, but for this player. Late in the second period, the game had just kind of devolved into a mess, and so I kept Detroit shorthanded more heavily shorthanded longer than I should have. I wasn't updating the score sheet live as I was going through, or it might have been easier. And I've since gone back and actually made a couple of notes, and I'm hoping I'm able to read here again at this moment because I did this a little earlier, but basically, Toronto should have gone up. There were 12 minor penalties, all minors. I guess that helps a little bit in the second period, which I've played multiple games and not had 12 minors in like entire games. And again, I don't know if I explained that well, but I'm saying like in this league of mostly elite players and fewer penalty takers, fewer like big penalty guys anyway, it doesn't really befit the team to draft them. It's not to their advantage in most cases at least. But I just don't get penalties like this in a game. I'm just not really equipped to you're prepared for situations like these. But it's playoff hockey, so if it's going to happen anywhere, it's going to happen here. So Brent Hughes. He was the first one to head. Basically, 7 of the 12 minors came in the final 3 minutes. Like 2/3 of the final dozen rolls that I rolled were all penalties, and so it's basically Toronto would have been playing 5-4. Normally, I like to have as few vacancies as possible. I'm like a hotel or resort in that way, I guess. Trying to do good business. So Nevin and Young, basically that's a cancel out, and so I would have kept playing 5-4 until 18:24. However, at 17:36, Worsley took a penalty for Detroit, so Toronto should have been 5-3 there for 48 seconds until Hughes emerged from the box. However, at the time that Hughes emerged from the box, Andy Bathgate also. So then at that point, basically, it would have been, I guess, even strength for another, let's see here now, another 24 seconds. And what do I have over here? So it would have been Toronto +2 up to, 17:36. And then from 18:24, even strength since Bathgate went to the box. And then, okay, but then Detroit should have been up by a man for the final minute 12. And, then for the final 24 seconds after Worsley's penalty would be up, Detroit should have been up 5-3. Now, I didn't do any of that toward the end of the second period, so this is what I'm going to do for the third period. I'm going to start at 5-3, and I figured that I owed Detroit some man advantage time, so it's going to start out 5-3 for Detroit. Bathgate comes out of the penalty box at 24 seconds, but since Bill White took a penalty at the 20-minute mark by my calculations, because Toronto already has 2 players in the box, this is the kind of thing that even in actual games you see officials kind of huddle over, and the timekeepers, the scorekeepers, the people minding the score sheets as well. They all kind of huddle over this stuff, and there's some back and forth. So, but anyway, Bill White here. I think this one is clear enough that Bill White is his penalty won't start until 24 seconds, and it was a minor as well, so he's going to be penalized until 2:24. And then, because I'm trying to be as fair as possible here, so I want to explain everything that I do for what it's worth in advance. 48 seconds is Barclay Plager. Barclay Plager will come out of the box, 48 seconds. Plager is out. Normally it'd be 5-4. However, I do owe 24 seconds of 5-3 time to Detroit, so I'm going to keep them 5-3 until a minute 12, and then 5-4 until 3 minutes and 12 seconds, since I owe 48 more seconds to Detroit at the 5-4, because again, from 1848 until 1936 there, they should have been 5-4, and then 5-3 there for the final 24 seconds. So again, they are going to be 5-3 until a full 2:24, and then hold on. No, they're going to be 5-3 until minute 12. Plager comes out normally. They play 5-4, but I owe them 24 more seconds. However, I'm going to keep them 5-4 until 3:12 since I owe 48 more seconds to Detroit. So to tacked onto that 2:24, I'm going to keep Detroit 5-4 until 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Even though White will come to the box at 2:24, I'm just going to have Toronto playing shorthanded one way or another. So clear as mud, and it's here. We got a 3-2 Toronto hockey game after 40 minutes. So I might ready this eraser in case I screw that up further. So in terms of the game clock, which somehow that looked better when I first... Okay. So in terms of the game clock, what that's going to mean is... let's see how I'm going to do this now. Oh boy. Let me see the score sheet again. Pause it. Needless to say, I'm really hoping for no more penalties in the meantime. But I could write into the story. I mean, it's this official that screwed up toward period's end. I could even write into the storyline that Toronto somehow has been further chastised or accosted for all that's gone on here. Plus, they're playing at the Joe, so there's that as well. The fans probably trying to get involved. There's another close to 20,000 officials. By and large, the majority would be in support of trying to get Detroit back into the game any way possible. So, but yeah, I have noted here, so I'm going to go 5-3 to minute 12, 5-4 to 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Try to keep it as simple as possible here, and also just bear in mind who's coming out and when. So it means, again, Toronto, they're going to be hard up for defensemen here because Barclay Plager technically still in the box. I'm going to roll in Al McNeil's card should the puck go to the left defenseman. But of course, again, since we're 5-3, that's going to be Keon stepping up and out here. And for Detroit as well, I'm going to reserve Duff for the power play too because there's going to be a lot of power play time here. So it's going to be Ted Irvin here in the top line. I slipped into calling him Irvine mid-video there for the first couple of periods. But anyway, I got to get going with this because I just do. So it's going to be 5-5 here off the opening draw. So to start off the third period, we have center home Alex Delvecchio, who's played really well. He's been quite strong in this game. He has the puck here 24 seconds in. And that's the one thing I'm forgetting is an actual time marker. How did I manage to neglect that? I'll go with this one for this. So up to 24 seconds here, Delvecchio has rolled a 1-2, bit of a rare roll there, and that's D5. So looking, McNeil and Horton, that's really not going to matter even with Detroit playing with the player advantage, still has to exceed the defense, and it does not in this case. To 5 we go here, and since that's actually no, it's not faking because it's 5-3 right now. So Keon here with it shorthanded to the 48-second mark. We have a 5-10 here for Keon, which shorthanded will equate to him turning it over because he's not at home. And let's see here. So 3, it's going to go to Ted Irvin, I guess here, and up to minute 12 here with Detroit still playing 5-3. So Irvin here with a 1-6. And that's going to be, oh my goodness. I really want to become the official scorer at this point. Irvin has rolled a possible injury on his card, but it does play into the narrative of the game. So Barclay Plager's not in the ice right now, though technically he came out at 48 seconds. I'm going to say that Al McNeil is still in the ice. Frankly speaking, I just really don't want to injure anybody else, so I hope that this blue die is a 3 and above. 3 or above. And it's a 6, thank goodness, thank goodness. Y2J Senior there, I had to get that in at some point. Thanks for that, Larry. Y2J Senior is fine. And I guess we have a play stoppage, though. Icing seems weird, but it's an infraction and play stoppage of some sort. We get 1-5 in the draw here. And what I do, actually, no, wait, because Keon, so a minute 12 has transpired. I got to think about this for a second. So it would be 5-4. The center would be vacant. So, yeah, I'm going to say Keon and Henderson out there. Henderson as well with the star. But I'm going to say that Delvecchio is one of the draw, even though there's an orange C showing in that roll. So, yes, we're going to be 5-4 here for another couple of minutes. So here to a minute 36. And again, I hope I've been fair. Honestly, I didn't... I don't know, for a variety of reasons. I think the main one, just that, again, the humidity and the seasons are changing. I didn't sleep as well. Of course, it's my luck with the holiday coming up that I didn't sleep as well as I would have wanted to last night. And so I'm gonna use that, I guess, first and foremost among the excuses if I'm, I don't know, bungling the play somehow one way or another. But my point here is that I think I've been fair to Detroit. I hope I've been fair to Detroit. Anyway, so I'm giving Delvecchio the puck off the draw there automatically. And it's going to be a 5-9 for Delvecchio with the 7. Now I got to do math. So 13 plus 2 is 8. Delvecchio is bumped up to 8. So Delvecchio with a shot on goal. He fans on it anyway. So to Perrant, we look here. And that's right. I should roll those dice again. Perrant, we're looking to a 110. So we'll go back actually to probably playing the point at this point. We're not going to change lines yet. So Lowell McDonald with his 112. They're playing from the point to the 2-minute mark here. We go with McDonald here with a 5-4. And that's going to equate to home 7. That'll bump to an 8 as well. So Lowell McDonald here with the shot, and it's a 2-8, but again, he's on the point, so that's not quite in his power play range anyway. It's a decent shot, though. So to Perron, we look here after this, and Perron here with the 1-5. That's actually going to go to Toronto's left defenseman. I'll assume that McNeil switched out for Plager in the interim, and Plager's going to get us a 2-24, but I think in the meantime, what Detroit's going to do is they're going to put on their power play line 2 unit, and probably change the defense as well here. Barclay Plager getting us to 2-24. And Plager here with a 2-5. Detroit really got to take advantage here. They really have to take advantage here to 6. And if I'm looking at somebody like, say, Parise playing with Brent Hughes in the point, then it would mean actually it's going to be shot on goal. Shorthanded for Barclay Plager with a 2-2, but again, he is shorthanded. So to Worsley, we go here with a 1-4 Worsley. And unfortunately, so sorry, I guess they're going to be able to hold on to it here. Dave Keon up to 2 minutes and 48 seconds now. I just wanted to double check something there. See, that's tilted in a game like this. I don't know why it would go to the corner like that. So I'm going to re-roll there. Keon here with a 4-7. And 4-7, a shot with a possible rebound. Keon with a 1-6, but he's short-handed, so that could have been a great shot in range, unfortunately. Oh, I should have held on to the dash. Okay, so 3 I'm going to say back to Tim Horton. That might be helping Detroit as well in some sense. Yeah, because it's a shot with a possible rebound. The Red Wings looking to clear. They're not going to be able to. So Horton now here short-handed here with a 3-5. And Worsley here, let me see, it's going to be a 6-7. Worsley's just going to hold on to it this time. So face-off here, 24 more seconds now here for the Red Wings, 6-2 on the draw. And that's going to be, well, Keon wouldn't be on the ice at this point. Sorry, 2:48, he's got to head off. Let's go with, let's exclude Armstrong here. And they get a head off as well. They're on there for about 2.5 minutes, but what can you do? What's done is done. I don't think that there's any role that would have impacted slight fatigue there anyway. Worsley coughed up a rebound. So that's calls it how I sees it. Anyway, it's 6-2 here. Center, we'll say that center is vacant. We're going to give the puck to Joyal. Joyal here. Detroit really needs this. It's going to be a 2-11 for Joyal. And 2-11 and a 5. The first pass will get through. He's going to send it to, let's see here. He's going to get it back to, would Hughes be out there right now? I'm going to say Bergman. He's going to send it back to Gary Bergman. I called it. And it's the first pass, so time doesn't elapse until this one. Bergman has rolled a 2-9. And the 2-9 with Bergman with the 6 and the 7. Now I got to double check who I have on here now. Just the 1 star. So 7, 13. I think that's going to be a shot. 6 and 7. Yeah, I'm going to give Gary Bergman a shot on goal here. Bergman with the 2-9 on the power play where he's a 2-5. That's narrowly out of range as well. Shot on goal for Bergman. Let's see how Perron handles the rebound. Maybe he's given one up. No. Center vacant position, so Perron, I'm going to have him hold it. And I guess that's it. I'm finally going to play 5 and 5. And again, I really hope that I haven't erred anywhere. It's quite possible that I have, but it's unintentional if so. So face-off here in Toronto's end. Let's see. I'll leave on Toronto's third line. Detroit, their second line, can play a little while longer, and I call Bergman coming on in advance. If I give Toronto's defense a little extra time here, I can do the same for Detroit. So it's going to be a 2-7 here for the face-off in Toronto's end. It goes to Gary Bergman. Bergman here. Now we're to 3 minutes and 36 seconds here with the 4-9 for Bergman. It's 5, I don't think that's going to get through here. It's, yeah, definitely not at even strength, so it's going to be Armstrong here with possession now to the 4-minute mark. Armstrong here at 4 minutes with the 3-9. Armstrong. See, I'm still looking and even doubting myself as well with this. I mean, White here with the 4 would have been, and Horton, but then Plager would have come out of the box, and also with the 4 defensively. I meant to make a mental note of that, but anyway, I've done my best here to do it correctly. So 3-9 here for Armstrong at 4 minutes. I believe it's going to be here H6. That's turned over to 3. Right wing here, Bobby Rousseau. And so I think Toronto now they're going to go with their Norm Allman or Ron Ellis line. Ellis got a couple of goals in this game, and 4 minutes in, so we'll get this line back out here. And for Detroit as well, let's go back to Hughes and Howie Young and roll for Bobby Rousseau here to 424 Rousseau. That's going to be a 1-3 for him, which, checking here, yeah, he'll be able to complete the pass. So Rousseau is going to get it to Pitt Martin, and the 448 Pitt Martin 4-7 is shot with a possible rebound for Martin. The initial shot, not great, too. That's back to Jean-Paul Parise. Toronto looking to clear in a 7 here, which is knocked down to a 6. They don't do it. Jean-Paul Parise follows up here with a 3-6. Parise already with a goal in this game to Bernie Perron. We look here to the 2-9. And Perron, that is Toronto's left wing there. Good rebound control up to 5-12 here now for Ab McDonald. And that's a 6-11 for him. 6-11 for him in the 5. Double checking here. That's to, whoops, I have to see that red die because it's going to Bill Goldsworthy here up to 5:36. Another thought that I had is if Detroit's able to maintain and protect the likes of Parise and Goldsworthy going forward, they're going to be pretty dangerous from here on in, even if they don't advance here. So 4-6 here for Detroit. Shot on goal if home. Worsley says I am, and that's a 5-6. That doesn't work. We go to Bernie Perron here with a 1-6, and Perron's going to hold on in that case. Quick draw. It's a 1-5 on the draw. Visitor center, Norm Ullman here, exiting Toronto's end here to the 6-minute mark. 3-11 for Ullman. And 6, double checking here, 6-8 -2. Norm Ullman with a shot on goal in the 5. Could Ullman stick the dagger in Detroit here? We got a 4-5 here for Gump Worsley. Worsley has made an outstanding stop to keep his team alive and in it. And the rebound will go to Howie Young, and Ullman's going to shrug, head off the ice in frustration. He just doesn't quite have his timing back. I think it is about time for Toronto to get their top line on. And so let's see here. Howie Young to 624, where the Red Wings also will want fresh forwards. So let's go back to their top line as well. Best on best here for a shift. Howie Young, the roll is a 3-11. And shot on goal if home. Young is home. Detroit did outshoot Toronto significantly in the second period. Looking to do the same here. Why am I looking at his matrix? 3-8 is just a shot not in range for Howie Young. We go to the 2-8 here in Bernie Perron's card, which tells us that's going to be good rebound control also. To Dave Keon here to 648, and it's going to be a 6-11. 6-11 here for Keon in the P3, looking 2-5. That's back actually to Noel Picard. So Picard here to 7-12, and that's a 5-10. And Picard here with a 5-10 and then P3. So again, lots of passing back and forth. Toronto, it makes a little more sense trying to eat time. Picard, maybe he and Bill White played catch there. 4-12 this time for Picard. And D2, that's turned over ultimately. So as I like to say sometimes, one pass too many. To the 8-minute mark here, Gordie Howe, 1-7 is the roll for Howe. And I don't think they have the pass bonus of 5. That puck goes to Paul Henderson. And again, we'll get a quick change in here. We're not going to worry about any bad line changes or too many men bench penalties or anything like that. So it's going to be Paul Henderson here to 8:24. Detroit running out of time here. They're just down by the 1 goal, though. 2-7. Let's see 2-7. That's going to be shot with a possible rebound there for Paul Henderson. So Henderson with the initial 6-10, perfectly terrible, but maybe the point was a shot pass. Henderson gets it back. It's his own rebound. Red Wings looking to clear in a 7 with that blue 6. They won't be able to. Henderson with a follow-up in the 4-7. Not a great shot either, though. So 3-7 here. We look to Gump Worsley, and that's going to actually Tim Horton. So Horton here to 8:48. I think I have fresh enough players on. It's going to be a 2-7 here for Horton. I hope I do. Anyway, PF1, that's an interception. Shot on goal back the other way. Arnie Brown, the shot taker, 4-10, not in range for him or pretty much anyone probably. So it's 2-11 here to Bernie Perron. We look, that goes to, wait, Henderson has to get off the ice here. That goes to, I guess, yeah, we'll go seconds and seconds here. At McDonald here to 9-12. And McDonald 1-6 is the roll for him. And now is he okay? So let's see here. We're rolling against Gary Bergman, and so McDonald with the 3, 4, 5, or 6 on the blue is okay. And he's rolled a 1, so I have McDonald here with a 1-8. So McDonald will have to finish here with a -1, where I might have Eddie Shack here on standby, and that's a play stoppage. So I'm going to roll in Shack's card, actually, if it goes to McDonald, as mentioned. So 5-9 here, visitor right wing, so Ullman has won the draw at least. And to 9:36 we go here, and it's a 1-8 for Ron Ellis here, because it was one of the right wing. That'll be turned over to right defenseman there, Arnie Brown for Detroit. I might roll in Gogan's card sometimes as well, he and Brown both being a -2 here. So 1-7 here for Arnie Brown, though this time. PF3, maybe I should have rolled in Gogan's card. Yeah, it would have been a lot better on Gogan's card, but I called Brown's card there. Well, I kind of called Gogan's card, but I'm going to give it to Brown, and I'm going to give it to the left wing. So shot on goal here at 10 minutes with a possible rebound for Shack. 4, that's a kick back to Norm Ullman. And if the Red Wings ever could clear, they finally did. So called that too. That's going to go to Dick Duff here at the 10-minute mark, but he and others will have to get ready to change. Let's go back to Toronto's. I guess probably as well they're going to put the Armstrong line at. Well, let me see here now. This is where I might try to shift in Bathgate. Same defense rating though. So, but still try to roll in Bathgate's card on occasion. And Hughes and Young will come out there as well. And to the 10-24 we go here. Dick Duff now. And needless to say, but appears repeating, Detroit needs a goal, and that's turned over spectacularly to Ken Schinkel, so Duff's going to head off here. Detroit, though, no slouch. Their third line here for goals. So to 10-48 now we go here. Ken Schinkel, and again, that's another tilter, so I'm going to do it again. To 10-48 here, Schinkel, this time 3-6, actually kind of the same role, though different numbers getting there. It's 3-6 for Schinkel is going to be shot automatically. He seems to get a lot of them. He had 185 in just 57 games for the Penguins that season. And Ken Schinkel finally has put one in range. And so to Gump Worsley, we look here at 10-48. Worsley here, the 4-8 at 10-48. And you know what? That could be the dagger right there. Ken Schinkel has scored for the Toronto Maple Leafs here at Joe Louis Arena at about 10:48, taking the wind out of the Red Wings' sails. And let's get the exact time of his goal here before I start overthinking it. It's going to be a 2-8 there, so I'm going to add 4 seconds here to it at 10:20. Man, I seem to get numbers. I don't know what it is with the 8s. I guess the octopus and the Joe, we can say. Anyway, Ken Schinkel here has scored to make it a 4-2 hockey game at 10:28. Worsley clearly playing it under 100% at this point, 4-8, and that's going to be a pair of assists on Schinkel's goal. So 6-8 we go to the second highest and the highest. Second highest in this case is Flett. Yeah, he'd be out there in the highest, Armstrong, so another point there for Armstrong in this playoffs. Schinkel from Flett and Armstrong, 10:28 time of the goal. Yeah. We're going to start doing some half shifts and stuff. I mean, but again, Parise and Goldsworth. No, we got to go back to Irvin here and co. I think Toronto will hold steady with who they have on here and do a victory lap here for minute 12. And it's going to be a 4-8 here in the draw. That will go to right wing here home. So Gordie Howe with it to the 11-12 mark here. Red Wings now down by 2-2-6 here for Howe at 11-12 at 2-6 for him. D7, he's going to split and fire. And 5-10 for him, not a great shot. To Bernie Perron, we look here to the 4-5, meaning right defenseman there. So Toronto's defense able to escape with it. The recently returned back for the first game in a while, Bill White here with a 1-6 and the 8. That's going to be a shot on goal for White. Back the other way, 4-9, not a great one. 2-3 for Gump Worsley here. That's going to George Armstrong. So he didn't get a handle on that here. The 12-minute mark, 4-10 here for George Armstrong. And 5, so that won't get through to 5. Alex Delvecchio, I'll leave them out there a little while longer. I think what Toronto will want to do now is shift on Keon, and as well, let's get Horton and Plager back out there, and I guess Bergman also there for Detroit. I'm going to roll and go against guard this time. I called it in advance. 12-24, Alex Delvecchio here, 6-10, and 6-10 for Delvecchio with the 8. Oh, not against Toronto. That's going to 2. That's going to 2. So it's going to be that was childish. Whoa. Yes, and dice fumble. All right, let's do it again here, and probably in the interim what I will do here is Henderson rolls to a 10:48 is put Detroit's second line out there, so it's a 4-2 for Henderson. 4-2 for Henderson, and the 7, that'll be a shot for him. And that wouldn't matter if it was Gogan or Brown in that case. A 3-2 here for Henderson in the shot. Almost, but not quite. 3-7 here for Gump Worsley, we're looking. So actually Tim Horton will... And Toronto will keep possession here. 13-12 we go here. Tim Horton. So it's a 3-6 for Horton. Shot with a possible rebound. The initial shot, 2-8. And I got to hold on to that red 3 here. So back actually to Horton. They're going to try to clear 5-7. Don't think they can. 7 and 7 and a 5. No, they can't. Okay. 1-9 for Horton on the follow-up. Narrowly out of range for him. That's a good save for Worsley. I'm going to interpret it as being. So it will go to Eddie Joyal here now up to 336. Joyal, that's going to be a 311 for him. And 311 for him, 8-7. Checking his team. No, that's not going to get through either. So Toronto's defense here to the 14-minute mark now. Dave Keon. And 5-4 here on his card. Keon, H8. That's going to be turned over spectacularly, though, to Bobby Russo. Toronto will go with line 2. And... Detroit, I guess, they'll change their blue line. Bobby Rousseau here, 24 more seconds. Rousseau, 4-7 to 14-24. And that is, let's see, shot with a possible rebound as well for Rousseau. Rousseau with a 1-5 in the initial drive. And holding on to the 5 here. Let's see if Bernie Perron can stop that. Oh, that's tilted. That's tilted. Oh, no. That's tilted. Hey, I've been calling back the other tilts. And Bernie Perron has made a spectacular save where he otherwise would have let in a goal there on the tilt. But again, I've re-rolled other tilts, so that's what I'm doing. So Russo's going to head off there in frustration, and I'm going to let this line have another shift. They're probably going to shift out there every other time. So to 14:48 here, Norm Allman, we have a 2-3 for him, a 2-3 for Norm Allman. That's a pass automatically. He gets it across too. I'm going to roll an Eddie Shack's card here to 15-12 because Shack's some ice time here, 4-6 for him. And 4-6 for him, shot automatically. And 1-3 on the shot. Is it blocked? No, it isn't. To Worsley, we look here with a 6-8. Oh, no, I was going to say Detroit could be coming apart, but Worsley's actually going to save that. And that was a shot automatically, not one with a rebound. So, sigh of relief at the Joe. It's a 6-11 here. That's to right defenseman, though. Not canceled. So, to Bill White, here we go with it to the 16-minute, or 15:36, rather. I'm not trying to take time away from Detroit. Here, 5-7 for Bill White. And 5-7, that's a shot with a possible rebound. Toronto's getting some good rolls in this period. This is a terrible shot, but back to fellow blue liner Noel Picard. And I got to roll for the clear for Detroit, 5-4. Detroit just can't clear anything, but Picard's not going to put that in range either, so luckily it was him. And so he had no time, actually, just had to fire. So it will go to right wing here, Gordie Howe to the 16-minute mark. Howe here, 4-8. Not a great shift for Detroit, and is Gordie Howe okay? See, the question with Detroit going forward is and Howe's already been injured in this. Come on, roll high in the blue. No, so Gordie Howe here. And that's it. Howe's done for the game. So Howe's out for the G for the game. I'm just going to put it on his card, and I'm going to roll on another card if should the puck go to Gordie Howe. Howe's done for the game. Wow. What an unjust outcome here. I'm going to buy Detroit 24 more seconds. I think Howe went to the 16-minute mark. I just feel so damn bad. 4-9 here, so left defenseman. Again, Detroit, if not for bad luck, they wouldn't have any at all in this frame. As an extension, I guess, of the prior couple. 1-6, so they will get a power play. Noel Picard, watch this be a coincidental. Noel Picard here. It's not delayed. It is an odd 5. No, it is Picard and him only. No misconducts or anything on it. So Noel Picard headed to the box for a pair here. The Gordie Howless Detroit Red Wings have taken a timeout. Bergman and then Lowell McDonald will slot back to the point for this all-important power play here for the Red Wings and their season. And I'm going to roll in Parise's card. I actually have the top power play unit up here of Irvin, or Parise can play either wing. So anyway, we get a face-off here at 16 minutes here, 3-8. Detroit, that's right defenseman power play. So Lowell McDonald, aforementioned, he will have it here to 16:24, and I should do something here to remind myself. And so let's see here. Lowell McDonald here with a 5-6. And that is going to be shot on goal if home, which he is. McDonald here, 112. Is the range of the power play. He rolled a 1-9. And again, it's not that I'm cheering for Detroit. I just like close games. To Bernie Perron, we look, though, he could make an outstanding stop. I'd like that. You know what? That 2-8, he rolled that earlier. Perron rolled that earlier, and now the center is vacant. That is frozen. Bernie Perron, I mentioned prior to the game, he's probably arguably been the most outstanding netminder so far in this short playoff. 112 here in the draw we get. And right wing visitor, and no cancels. So, oh no, wait, they're playing shorthanded though. What am I doing here? Sorry. I'll figure this out. There was a time out there, so everybody would be fresh. So, you need Keon though in a situation like this. Keon and then Henderson as well with the star there. So right, what did I say there? 112, right wing. Yes, that'd be acting right wing. Gave Keon here to 16:48, shorthanded. And Keon here, the 4-8 is shot on goal automatically. And that's going to be a 3-8 there for Keon. So Worsley here would look with the 2-4. That's going to bounce back to Dave Keon. Holy smoke. So here to 17-12 here with a 4-8. Again, Keon, we know this 4-8 roll. I swear I'm shaking. Maybe I am shaking too much with it. Those two white dice keep totaling 8. Anyway, it's not a shot in range. Come on, Worsley. You got to get it to your team. And 6, that's going to be held on to. So here, 17-12, Detroit with 48 seconds to play. And let's see here. So it's a 4-9 on the face-off. 4-9 is left defenseman. Left defenseman, that's visitor again. Detroit's nary won a draw period. And remember, again, I'm not rolling on this line. I have Delvecchio and Irvine just off camera there. But Picard here to 1736. So Picard here, the 4-9 here is the roll. Another 4-9 here for Picard. Oh, no, wait. Picard's in the box. Oh, dummy. 4-9 here for Barclay Plager, sorry. 4-9 for Barclay Plager. That's going to be turned over to 3. And, yeah, intercepted to 3, I guess, left wing. I'm going to go to Ted Irvin here in that case. So Irvin here to the 18-minute mark. And then Detroit's probably going to have to look to pull Worsley down by a pair, but it's a 4-7. 4-7 here for Ted Irvin. What can he do with a 4-7? They don't have a pass bonus of 6. Oh, they don't have a pass bonus of 6. So that's to all but center vacant. So Irvin here. Yeah, because up to the 18-minute mark. So I'm going to Irvin here, and then 18-24. Detroit took their timeout. And so back to even strength here, 24 more seconds for Ted Irvin here to 18-24. And then Worsley's got to look to head out, I think, if Detroit still has possession. 5-5 here for Ted Irvin. That's going to be a shot, whether it's Worsley or not. 6-6. Oh, bad shot here. Bernie Perron here with a 4-11. And that's going to probably Bill Gold. No, probably Jean-Paul Parise. We'll roll Parise here to 18-48. And Worsley, I guess he's going to come out. Probably Dick Duff. He probably put Dick Duff. So I'm going to say Parise. I'm just going to start rolling. Parise, Duff, and Delvecchio. Irvin's been out there for a while. Delvecchio, I mean, he played so long. Hard to say. Hard to say. I don't know if there's anything I can do for Detroit here. I'm trying to get them back into this. I'm trying to equally hard for both teams, really. And in fact, in that vein, Keon, even though there was a timeout there, he would be off right now, so they're going to go with this line. Parise here, so to 18-48 here. Goodness, that's going to go. That's, yeah, to be turned over here to Tim Horton. So to 19-12 now. 19-12 now, final minute of play. And again, I'm assuming that it's 6-on-5. Yeah, because there were no draws or anything, so it's 6-on-5. Imagine that Dick Duff is here. And I'm playing a little chess here, blindfolded, but Tim Horton here with the 5-6. And that's a penalty. That is a penalty. So not all is lost. 48 seconds here for Detroit. And if I'm helping them a bit much in this, I was screwing them a bit much late in the second. So here we go. 48 more seconds power play time. I'll assume Toronto takes a timeout here, though I don't know if that befits them to do so. They're going to have Keon and Henderson come back out. And Tim Horton is taking the penalty, so let's go with Bill White and Al McNeil. I'm going to say Picard. He's a bit of, I know he's out, but he's a bit of a penalty risk himself. So Al McNeil, and again, we'll get that Duff card ready. That Duff card, we need that on the power play. Sorry to Ted Irvin, but we need Dick Duff here in the power play. And yeah, Duff. Oh boy, Duff. And again, timeout. So I'm going to say Delvecchio is fresh. So Duff. Delvecchio, I don't know why I'm taking all these cards out now all of a sudden. Russo, Lowell McDonald is on the point. Bergman and McDonald on the point. You got to have one defenseman. I'm sorry, but you do. Russo and then Irvin will be like the sixth man, I guess. And again, where you see Arnie Brown, I see Lowell McDonald. I'll even do this, although hopefully I don't start thinking Detroit is somehow shorthanded. Anyway, face-off here, 48 seconds to go, 4-2, probably all not going to matter. I shouldn't say that. That's pessimistic. Well, Keon has won the draw, so I have a right to be. Al McNeil here. Holy smoke. So, I've said that too many times in this game. 210 here, PF. Okay, PF3. Here we go. PF3. So I just want it to be a close game, damn it. So Gary Bergman here, 1936, trying to will a dramatic finale here. It's a 4-7 for Gary. And that was a shot on goal, yeah, because of the PF, the interception, the shot on goal. So 4-7, not in range. To Perron, we look here. Perron, this is critical. Rebound control. And he's done it. He's done it. That goes to Dave Keon, even shorthanded, at least as I interpret the rules and have him playing this game. And so the 6-6 here for Keon, he's turned it over. So one more roll for Detroit because that worked so well for Esposito in the last game. More on that when I get to Boston, New York. So that's going to go to right wing. So it's all on Bobby Rousseau, for whom there is an award named after in this desktop. 5-7 for Rousseau is a shot with a possible rebound. And 2-8 on the shot on the power play, and 2-7 is his power play. Oh, wait, he's not oh, yes, he's in the power play. Yeah, because it's the 20 minute. That's right, that's right. So this is like 6 on 4. That's right, that's right. So, yeah, and there was no empty net goal there. Whoops, right, yeah. So Bobby Rousseau has not put that in range. That's going to go back to Rousseau, though. So it's Toronto clear. They're looking to clear on a 7. 7 with a 4, and we'll say 6 because Irvin. So 6 with a 4-4, they don't. Rousseau will follow up and fire. Rousseau with a 1-5 on the follow up and fire. DeBerny Perron, we look at the 6-7. He's made a save and he's going to hold it because the 2 rebounds thing. And it's already like 20 minutes and 24 seconds old. So there you go. Try as I may, Detroit was just screwed one way or another. They were screwed in this playoffs. They finished, again, Frank Mahovlich is out for the playoffs. They could have used him in this game. What can you do? Your voice can crack. That's what can be done. They had a pretty strong campaign, and Toronto is just, I guess, this defense wins out, and so it's going to be the Toronto Maple Leafs awaiting the winner of the Bruins or Rangers for this 68 Eternal 6 finals. So anyway, I realize this one's already over half an hour. I dabbered quite a lot in this one. Anytime any consideration you give to anything like this, it's Toronto headed to the 68 Cup. So basically Toronto carrying along with this narrative. Toronto's now trying to win back-to-back Stanley Cups, but it's quite a formidable adversary, Esposito or no, spoiler, for Boston. That could await them, or should New York find their way back into it, then it would be for a reason. It would indicate that New York also has a strong enough team in order to do so. The Rod Gilbert-less New York. The real MVP of this postseason, somewhat tragically, is Larry, really. Mahovlich, Gilbert, Esposito. Man, these teams are playing hurt. These are hurting units. Anyway, again, all right. Cheers, thanks. Bye for now.